Message coming in. Patching it through.
Warning, incoming game.
Are there no more heroes?
You may now select your heroes.
Praetor, Hellbringer, Kronos, Tempest.
Round 1, fight.
Heroes! Heroes of...
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Doom.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Half-Assed Heroes podcast, a show that's more random than the trailer for Death Stranding. Anybody
That
see
would be very hard to do.
I don't know.
to be
I
honest
mean,
with
you can't go wrong with Norman Reedus.
Okay, I'm going to recap this just so everybody gets the joke.
Yeah, you can.
Lying on a beach, naked,
With a baby in his
umbilical
hand.
cord, dead
Sipping
fetus,
gin and juice.
umbilical cord fetus.
Yeah.
Everything around you is dead. All manner of marine sea life. 5 fucking guys floating in the air,
And oil.
and oil everywhere.
America
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah, come on, man.
All
America
takes
the
place
game.
on an oil drilling platform. Anyways, my name is Chris, and with
the
me, as
big
always, are the rest of the heroes.
Oh my God, Alan! I'm not used to sitting here.
Nico.
Tanner.
And we got Will with us. Specialty delivered.
Derek's here too over in
Yeah.
the background.
He's jerking off. I
Yeah.
swear.
I'm specialty delivered.
Yeah.
Did you pay the good money for FedEx to get me here?
No, you're like 7 to 10 ground days.
That's why my crate was very uncomfortable, and the packing peanuts felt more like actual peanuts.
See, at
Sounds
least you had something to
delicious.
eat.
No, it was painful.
Sorry, to get the free shipping, we had to order something else. So
Mayonnaise knife.
we went with a mayonnaise knife, which apparently you didn't find because that would have gotten you out of the box. But we also
plastic.
No,
ordered
it's
a bunch of
plastic.
peanuts.
I was screwed with the plastic freaking mayonnaise knife.
You could
Assholes.
It broke.
You
You had
could
to
have
use it to
sharpened
cut
it
the
with the peanut
peanuts.
shells.
I don't think it would have worked.
So what are we talking about tonight?
I have no idea. Tanner has the list in his hand right now, I'm assuming.
Of course I do, Chris.
If
As
you
he
give
just
me
gets rid of his phone
15
game.
seconds,
Actually, I was buying
20
a
at
book.
the most.
Ah,
Which book?
nobody
I was buying one
reads
of the Witcher books.
the Bible.
There's like 1.5 million of them.
Don't joke about that, man. That's dangerous stuff.
No joke.
It is. I touched
Maybe
one
he
the other
was.
day by accident, and my fingers started to turn a little black. So
You messed with the
Dude,
old. You
that's
messed
a
with the.
symptom.
You
That's
messed
some
with
Old
the.
Testament shit right there.
No,
man.
you
That's
messed
crazy.
with the all-powerful lawn mowing capability of Jesus. You don't do that. And there's a
Yeah.
pit opening below me. I'll see you guys later.
let me get
I'll be
that
there in
into the
15.
sender label.
GameStop CEOs actually leaked that Nintendo NX will in fact have physical media to it.
That's good news.
If Microsoft was going to back out of digital media and go physical, there's no way Nintendo was going to be the first one to take their step and do that.
No, Nintendo would be buried under the weight of their decision if they decided to do that.
I
Yeah.
think they would take more record losses for their profits.
I don't know, because unfortunately the Wii U has been hurting really bad. Give or take like 6
It's
really
eating
good
into that
games.
giant money bin that they have sitting in Washington
From
State.
the Wii.
We lost
Yeah.
like
On the Wii, yeah.
$200,000. Don't worry,
It's
we
shaped
still
like
got
a
like
Wii, is how
18
bad it
billion
is.
more.
No,
It
we lost
barely
that
makes
too
a
in a
dent.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the money line dropped like an inch and a half. That's all the money we lost on Wii U.
Yeah.
It's like it's
It's not even an
okay.
inch. It was more like half an inch.
When it hits
dear.
about an inch, inch and a half,
Yeah,
pull the
Zelda's
alarm.
coming out next year. We're fine.
What they didn't really talk much about well, it's Nintendo.
talk much about anything.
E3 doesn't.
They
it's
talked a
not what they
ton.
do at E3. I mean,
About Pokemon and Zelda.
but nothing
that's
about
all
the
that matters.
NX.
Yeah.
Nothing about the NX.
No, they already
Nothing
said
about
that they
NX.
weren't going to have it at E3. And I think with the possibility of, Xbox announcing the Slim and the Scorpio and the possibility at the time that Sony may have announced theirs, Did Nintendo want to go up against that too?
No.
I
Plus, they
mean-
have TGS that they own, much like Sony. So why bother announcing it then when you can have a venue all to yourself?
Yeah,
Plus,
I
they
can't
do
wait
their
for
treehouse
TGS.
stuff.
Yeah, TGS is going to be crazy this
That's
year.
even
TGS is
cooler
gonna-
because Sony announced so much stuff.
Yeah.
That
TGS is
I
gonna
would
be
love
amazing.
to see TGS.
Yeah. TGS is going to be amazing. I think Gamescom this year is going to be quite interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot bigger than I think in previous years because everybody's going and
Yeah.
everybody claims they have stuff to announce, which is even more
I
interesting.
think
We'll
EA's
see.
going. They're bringing FIFA.
So we get to see more EA
No,
Sports.
they'll,
You get to see that sweet coaching engine.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
they'll bring the rugby game finally that they've been working on.
No rugby until FIFA's done.
FIFA's
get that
done.
right, sir.
It was done last year.
No, they have to add more coaches.
More coaches.
More
my
coach
God.
EA
Do you remember-
Sports.
do you
All we
remember-
do is games.
Head coach.
Yes,
yeah,
unfortunately.
NFL head
Yeah.
coach.
Yeah.
That game. That game
Nobody,
was.
why would you bring that up? Nobody really wants to remember
Well,
that.
no, you
Oh, I
said
got a
add
worse
more
one.
coaches. I was like,
Back
why don't you
office
just make
manager.
FIFA coach?
That was
FIFA head coach?
that was like the worst, probably half hour of my life watching the EA press conference.
Yeah.
where they literally talked about the engine and how it makes the coaches in FIFA more lifelike.
Why? Why do you even
Just
need
kill
that?
me now.
Well, I mean,
And then they
just
brought
make-
one coach
just
out
make
there.
FIFA head coach. There we go.
It's right around the corner.
It's probably coming out next year.
Well, the EA's press conference was like a little dab here and there with some other titles, and it was just like EA Sports. I'm like, oh no, maybe they'll just talk about like Madden or something like that. The rest of the show, which was like, it was like 2/3 of the show was just EA Sports.
And they only brought 2 games.
Yeah.
It was FIFA and
FIFA
Madden.
and
That was it.
No Tiger,
they
or not
did
Tiger, but
the
no like
rest of the
no,
show.
yeah,
nothing.
no PGA, no hockey, no none of that.
No
It's
UFC,
just Madden
it's just-
and FIFA, and
was
it was
it.
mostly FIFA.
It was football and football.
yeah.
Football and football.
All it was.
For
And
those
it
of
was
you
just,
that don't know, that was football and American football. Or,
Yeah,
or
hand
as some
egg.
people would
football
call
and
it,
fake ball.
simplified football.
No, it's football and hand egg. Get it right.
That too.
I thought it's called soccer.
It's called
No, you
Dicks
get your
and dicks.
Americanized bullshit out of here. We don't
watched
accept it as it is football.
Football and foosball.
Football would have been more
You just
interesting.
jam a giant stick in the players' backs, and then,
I'd watch FIFA.
every time they make a mistake, you press a button. It's actually like a transmitter to their spine. It causes them massive amounts of pain.
Hell yeah, the World
New
Cup
game.
sounds awesome now.
Yeah.
God, you're welcome.
I
goes
watch
down to the count.
Hey, has anybody been keeping up with that? Is it true that Brazil got knocked out in the preliminary, so they're not even going to be there, even though it's in
hope
their
so.
country this
Yeah,
year?
really, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
I think they got. It's been rough for them this year.
Well, they are
Oh, there's
from
going to be
Brazil.
riots in Rio this year. It's going to be legendary.
Their entire country is having some issues right now, so I
The-
think they got a lot more to worry about than
The
football.
people are so
Soccer.
just out of their minds upset about the fact that FIFA's in their country this year because their government has gone to crap.
They should be upset more about like their polluted water and
That's
the
what they're
corrupt
upset about.
government
Their
and
government,
Max
their
Payne
schools,
killing
their
off their
water, Max
population.
Payne.
Max Payne going through.
They are livid about the fact that the Rio thing is going on. They're mad, and I worry that it's going to be some really serious riots this year.
Maybe
Not
you
to
should-
mention Zika and all that stuff. But
yeah, Zika. Who cares about
all
Zika?
that stuff.
There are countries that they're saying they're just planning on backing out of it. Just like I don't want our people to
But,
get
hey.
Zika, and your waters are like that's like their waters.
your
like-
water's brown.
Yeah, their water is like more contaminated than it really should. Like it's on levels that are like, dude, why are you guys even swimming in that? You guys are dying. Like it's just straight from toilets to
Yeah.
the waterways. No filtration, no treatment, straight into the ocean.
Like you know how it is when you go near
it was a
the
shitty
radioactive sea and Fallout.
Yeah, it's
like
that. It's like that.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's
So
awful.
what you're saying is, don't go there unless you have the Aqualad perk.
Yes.
No.
Aqualad perk will save your life.
Aqualad poke
Lead
won't do
belly.
crap for you. It will
belly.
make you crap.
Oh, that
God.
poor country.
All right, so let's do this by the numbers. What do we got?
Yeah, what else?
A Taiwanese rating board has leaked Transformers: The Fall of Cybertron, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1, and Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 as being currently rated or rating pending for both the PS4 and Xbox One.
I did catch that, and there's rumors that they're thinking about doing an Ultimate Alliance 3.
There's also rumors of a new Marvel vs. Capcom.
Woo!
Now
Wait,
that
really?
Disney has
Happy for
shut
that.
down most of their
6 to 10
gaming
years.
studios and shipping them out to other creators.
That's kind of amazing that they'd be considering that.
Yeah, the licenses for a lot of those characters are now up for grabs again for people to do what they want with them.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. I mean, I figured Disney was going to be a lot more stringent, but if they can get the licenses back
What
to do
have
Marvel
they
versus
made?
Capcom, sure.
What have they made that was good when it comes to their characters, though? when
Disney
it comes
Infinity.
to gaming,
Almost
and even
nothing.
that was like, they haven't touched it. They haven't done really anything with since they took over both. Since they took over Marvel, not Star Wars. Star Wars, I'll give it a little bit.
Star
like
Wars
they,
does
they're
itself.
they're tiptoeing around that because EA's the one that's been like putting their hands all in the Star Wars crap.
But there
right
was
now.
no story in that.
No,
Remember that.
no story in that.
It was
but
only
their
gameplay,
Marvel
it was
stuff.
no story.
They haven't done anything Marvel except for Disney Infinity.
Yeah.
There you go.
And Disney Infinity is more like a playground type thing where you can kind of fool around with the properties, but not actually do anything story related. That's deliberate.
And they're also shutting it down.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
done with it. It's
But they're
done.
still Lego games.
Traveler's Tale.
Yeah.
That explains why they're so
Who
good.
publishes them?
Traveler's
I
Tale.
think they publish themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
They're
They're
just doing them.
self-published.
Having like
company.
Warner Brothers games or something for some of them.
Warner Brothers does whichever DC ones they do.
The DC ones and whatever other. I think they also do bits and pieces with some of the Hanna-Barbera stuff too, like Scooby-Doo and stuff.
Rut-Row
Ruh-roh.
with their new weird Apocalypse
I don't-
Scooby-Doo comic.
I would like to
Apparently
check it
it's
out and
doing
see
well.
what the deal with it is. I mean,
It's apparently not
Scooby Doo
doing
and
well.
the Zombie
I
Apocalypse.
don't know. Warner Brothers publishes it.
okay, Warner Brothers is it?
Boom.
There you
You
go.
owe me $5.
So that's why you're seeing the DC comics, like I said, Hanna-Barbera, because DC and Warner Brothers work hand in hand with each other with their comics and stuff, and Hanna-Barbera also works with Warner Brothers with a lot of their stuff. So you're seeing a lot of this stuff with DC Comics doing their different series with. Like the Quest thing, the Quest Adventures or whatever comic that's coming out that I really want so bad. Oh God,
Still have not seen that come in, along with the Dark Souls and the
Johnny
Overwatch
Quest.
ones.
Let me know when the Dark Souls comes in. 'cause
Dark
I do
Souls
want
ain't
that.
coming out. They're gonna make like 10 copies of it and make everyone fight to the death for them.
Yeah,
So it'll be like Dark Souls.
Yes.
Yeah.
you have died.
Repeatedly.
Nintendo announced Metroid Prime Federation Force amiibo support,
Fuck you, Nintendo.
Which
That's
is
the
about-
only thing I'm saying.
Oh,
which is about as anticlimactic as you can get. Amiibos like
Super
Mario and
exciting.
Bowser will give you paint jobs for your armor that you ride in as not Samus.
Yay.
Characters
Samus does not work with Metroid Prime.
No,
Federation
actually-
Nope.
Force.
Samus,
Oh my God, she doesn't.
Samus and Zero Suit Samus amiibos will give you upgrades during the campaign.
Okay.
There's a
We're gonna-
campaign.
like, they're just like tossing in your face. Your Federation suit just so happens to have an ice beam now. It's like, can I do it with Samus? No,
No.
Stop
She's
asking
out
about
doing
Samus.
Better stuff.
She's doing cool stuff.
I'm never going to
Like
get another
fighting
Metroid
dragons.
game, am I?
No, you're
Yeah.
probably not, dude. Other M was
Maybe on
like,
the NX.
"Oh, you guys had a really interesting idea, but you fucked it up with the story stuff." And then I was like, they showed off the whole Federation Heroes, Metro Prime Federation Heroes. Is it called?
Yeah.
Federation Force.
Force, whatever the fuck it's called. I saw that was that last year they showed it at E3, and I was like,
Yeah.
it's just
I'm
like,
never
I was
getting
like,
another
oh,
one.
that looks really really cool. Is it a new Metroid game? That's awesome. You're not playing as Samus. Oh, okay.
They got that sweet soccer one coming out though.
You know what though? The Federation Force looks neat because it's very very perfect on the handheld. Only problem with it is that that's not the Metroid everybody wants. So everyone's shitting on it extra hard because it's not a new Metroid, even though they're calling it a new Metroid.
Yes. That's exactly the problem.
But which is too bad because
How
it
do you
looks
play
fun.
a first-person fucking shooter on a goddamn 3DS though.
They
Unless you
tried
have
it
the new
already,
3DS.
actually. Remember? That's
No,
how
no.
Metroid Prime Hunters was.
Um,
And that was on the original DS.
Yeah, Metro Prime Hunters wasn't bad.
It was rough to
you
play.
It was rough to play, you're right, but because of the stylus. But now you got the new 3DS XL, you got the
the little nub.
yeah,
It
which
feels like
actually
I'm-
works
the
really
nipple.
well.
Feels like I'm playing
The
with a
nipple.
nipple. It is. It feels like I'm playing with a very, very.
But
nice
it's very
nipple.
sensitive.
Yeah,
a nipple.
yeah, it's
Chris knew where I was going with that.
intuitive controls. You say?
Indeed, intuitive controls, ergonomic. If you if you catch my meaning.
So responsive. Are they still releasing the soccer one though, or is that part of Federation
That
Force?
is part of it.
It's part of Federation.
Yeah, that's the part everyone's going to play. Metroid Soccer.
That's the multiplayer portion for the most part.
I thought it
That's
had
pretty
a
awesome.
co-op.
Yeah, soccer.
Yeah, soccer.
No,
Co-op
they made
soccer.
they
Space
fucking
soccer.
made it seem like you could do like the story co-op with people.
I think it'll have
because you were a
both.
force.
See, he has this whole memory thing going on. We got to take him out back and put him right later on.
So you're saying
Alan's
that
talking like old Yeller stuff.
Like
I'm worried.
the memories that I had of you guys black bagging me, and then
Will, I need you to crawl.
the
Will, I heard
jumper
there's
cables and
I heard there's like $100 million underneath this house. I need you to crawl underneath and go get it for us.
It'll be fine. There's lights under there.
Yeah,
There's lots of
well
things under
lit.
there.
Can I go back to the world of best kept secret / Wallymont?
No,
Nope.
man, no. You're with us now.
I'm scared.
One
You should
of
be.
us. One
I
of
heard
us.
everybody there's got some kind of weird, ghoulish, flesh-eating virus thing going on lately. So
Is that why my skin's black?
no. You'll have to blame that on a different deity.
Damn you, God!
Rocket League rolls out a new patch that includes a new track.
Rules.
Yes. Update 7 goes live for Rocket League today. What's today? The 20th.
Yeah.
And the new track is Neo Tokyo Arena. Which
Oh, cool.
I'm assuming is supposed to be from Akira.
Damn, I was hoping for Time Splitters, but I'll take Akira.
It doesn't really say. It just says Neo Tokyo. It's adding,
It could be from any number of things, though, because I
a
can think
lot
of
of-
3 anime right off the top of my head that had a Neo Tokyo in it.
Yeah,
Dang, I'm so sad.
G Gundam.
I was just about to
Yeah.
say G Gundam.
G Gundam, Akira, and
Gundam.
Neon Genesis.
Yeah.
There's 3 right off the top of my
There you
head.
go.
Well, the DLC will also add 4 new premium battle cars, Neo Tokyo inspired vehicles Esper and Masamune, and classic cars Aftershock and Marauder.
Interesting. Okay.
Those are available as of the 18th. It'll also add 6 decals for each new car. Add all new pillars arena to Rocket Lab's playlist. Added showroom to preview premium content.
Oh, neat. It's about time.
For those of you that play competitively, Season 2 has ended and rewards will be given to participants who achieved Prospect 1 and above. And Season 3 will begin shortly. And then they also added new rare and very rare items.
So, yeah, more incentive to go back and play more soccer.
I've still never played Rocket League. I'm going to have to.
You should. It's fun.
Guess
Yeah.
what? Also on
You did
that,
tag it when it was on Plus, right?
Yeah. I just
even if
downloaded
you
it
didn't,
again.
there's good news for that as well. It is coming out with a physical special edition.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, they are actually
I might
getting
actually pick that up.
they've made enough money off this game where they can do a physical print and not care, which is great.
That's actually like wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's fun though. That's the thing. It's kind of like how Overwatch is.
Yeah.
The game is fun once you get into it.
And you have to when you have people to play with. If you're not, unless you're screwing around.
Yeah.
I mean, it's difficult too. It's like gives you that challenge scale. You're not. It's weird because when you play it, you feel like I want to do like the cool jump backflip with my car and hit the ball in the goal, and you're not. You're not.
You just somehow trip and fall into a hole.
Yeah. I mean, well,
Into a Sarlacc pit. They're not even in the game. It just appears just for you.
I'm Boba Fett,
Pretty
bitch.
much.
I get out of that.
No, it's got a beat
Not as
on
of
it.
yet, he hasn't.
Wait for the next sequel.
Boba Fett's dead.
Oh,
Not dead, just
Life is in
limbo.
question.
Yeah, he's. So it would.
He's Schrodinger's Boba Fett.
Schrodinger's Boba Fett. I was just about to fucking say that. God damn it.
For
In
those
the
of-
Sarlacc pit, Boba Fett's neither alive nor dead.
But he could be.
For those of you that made or didn't make your not shitty, impossibly
Bang, bang.
impossible choice in Mass Effect 3, good news. Your Mass Effect 3 save file means nothing when it comes to Mass Effect Andromeda.
Congratulations, EA. You've
Good
made a
news,
bad decision
everyone.
even worse.
Can I say you only said shitty twice there
Oh,
were
my
3
bad.
shitty endings in Mass Effect
Shitty.
3.
Oh.
You
They
had
were
3
all
kinds
bad.
of
Technically,
shitty,
you're
not
wrong.
shit.
You're
Yeah,
only
weren't there
talking about
4?
you're only talking about the first time. Then they gave you the update. They gave you the 4th shitty ending.
Yeah,
So,
and I
4
was
shitty endings.
I was so upset by the first 3 shitty endings that I never downloaded the free update for the 4th ending.
that you now have to pay for.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they
It was only
changed
free
that.
for a limited time.
Yeah, they changed. It was only free for
Wow,
like a
EA
few
is
months.
the worst fucking company
It was
on
only free
Earth.
for a few months because they were like, "We're sorry, guys. We're sorry," guys." And then they kind of
They
like
made
let
it DLC.
let the stuff die down a little bit, and they were like, "And it's for payment now."
Wow, congratulations, Matt.
$5.
It's EA. Do you really?
Yeah,
you sound like
I
you're
keep
surprised.
thinking-
Like,
I know.
Why would
I
they
know.
do so? It's a fucking EA.
There is not a single studio EA has ever acquired that they haven't run into the ground. None of them.
No, they didn't run them into the ground. They made them EA slaves. They still exist. They just have
Rest in peace, Maxis.
bomb collars around their necks.
Rest in peace, Maxis.
Suicide Squad
That
style.
company's closed.
I know.
They made good games.
They did. And I used to enjoy their games until EA got their hands on them.
They're what you know what they remind me of at that point? They remind me of an anglerfish. Like the male anglerfish hooks to the
Here's the
hooks-
money.
hooks to the female anglerfish and then slowly fuses itself and becomes the female anglerfish. All he
know-
does is just becomes a pair of gonads for the reproduction part.
That's terrible.
That is
really.
a perfect segue into this next topic, Will.
Yes.
EA
It
has
is?
announced that Titanfall 2's DLC will be free for
Probably
who
a
knows how long.
A couple of weeks.
Yeah. It'll be
For
free
one
for the first
day
week.
Okay.
only.
Okay, here
what
we
date
go.
Does Titanfall 2 come out?
Next year? Next year, I think.
Yeah.
No, it's
October
October.
28th.
Yeah.
October 28th?
Okay.
Okay, then it'll be free for just the 27th.
This is
Gonna
going to sound
pre-order
terrible.
free DLC.
Does this feel like a reparations check to anybody else? Like they're making up for the fact that Titanfall 1 was so badly supported right out of the gate that they have to give this stuff away, even if it's just for one day, to make up for
Possibly.
how bad they did?
You know, I was
People who
gonna
bought the game
say,
for the
though,
first few hours get the DLC for free.
that Titanfall has 3 pre-order editions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4.
4. Oh.
There's
And,
a GameStop version that just comes with a figure, like a
Yeah.
little teeny tiny soldier.
It's $80.
Yeah, the regular edition. There's another special edition, like a gold edition, and then there's the helmet edition.
Yeah.
That helmet's really nice.
The helmet is really nice.
Can that helmet call down a Titan from the sky so I can crush my enemies?
That GameStop only one, by the way. I don't know if you just mentioned it, but it doesn't come with the game.
No, it doesn't.
Wait, whoa,
It's like the Mirror's
whoa, hold
Yeah,
on a
Mirror's
second.
Edge
Hold
did the
on.
same
So
thing.
it's a Titanfall
Hold on a
figure,
second.
And
What?
what? The instructions?
Probably.
I
But it's
think
like
it-
Mirror's
No,
Edge
instructions
Catalyst.
are expensive.
Yeah,
We can't
Catalyst.
print those anymore. Too
Yeah.
many trees.
Yeah, the Mirror's Edge Catalyst did the same thing. Remember,
Yeah.
you got the figure and like a book.
But EA game.
Yeah, good point.
Though this one does come with a scarf that
A scarf?
Does
No,
the
no.
scarf
Is it a nice
allow me to
scarf?
call down a Titan
Yeah.
from the sky so I can crush my enemies?
no. The
Your
collector's
imagination.
edition.
I don't want imagination. I want a real Titan to come down and
A
crush a
dog
building.
tag
Well,
flash
the United
drive.
States and Japan are in talks, with one another to have
I wanna
this
see
whole
that
robot
battle.
thing going on.
That battle's happening in like a month, and I want to see it.
I know.
But it comes with so much stuff too. Dog tag flash drive, the collector's edition. It's $250 by the way.
Oh,
That's the
God.
helmet one, right?
So
Yeah.
it's gonna call down
Pilot
a
SRS
fucking
field
Titan
journal.
from the sky, right?
It's a Pilot SRS Field Journal, Titanfall 2 Vanguard Pilot Helmet Replica, Squad Morale Patches and Vanguard Schmog Scarf. Schmog?
Schmog.
SHEMAGH? Schmog?
Smegma.
Smegma.
The Smegma
No,
scarf.
they
like,
had those
ugh.
in Division. Remember?
No.
Yeah, they were collectibles in Division. They're weird looking scarves that
No.
you can collect. I have a ton
Only
of
you
them.
It's a
found
42
those.
inch
I
by
did.
42 inch.
Several.
I can't. Like, why? What? $250.
And actually, Miko,
That helmet's pretty sweet, though.
make that 5 because GameStop did add a new one. The Titanfall 2 Deluxe Collector's Edition, only available at GameStop for $160, which comes with...
Does it at least come with a game?
Yeah, it comes with the game.
Okay.
Deluxe Norse arts for each Titan, war paints, 2 camouflage applications for every Titan pilot and weapon, exclusive deluxe call sign, advanced action pack gameplay bullshit, more game stuff. The collector's edition itself will come with a illuminated pilot bust, pilot SRS field journal, which is the one you mentioned. So essentially everything Miko mentioned, plus a bust.
I just noticed something. Oh, excuse me. I'm on Amazon looking at what it came with. There's a Spider-Man game for the PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
looks
you
awesome.
missed
It's
E3. They
exclusive
announced
to
it at
PS4.
E3.
Yeah, it's PS4 exclusive, which is
Yeah,
crazy.
and it looks so
And
fucking
it's made by
good.
Insomniac.
Oh, it's so delicious.
Like, you really
So
couldn't
delicious.
have gone more right with that.
Yeah, it looks
You
so.
really couldn't have.
It-
They did one
this-
more thing though. They said it's not tied to the movie.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
is
All right, yeah. You
more
really
awesome.
couldn't have gone more right than that. It's not restricted.
They did even better.
Oh my god!
They
Stop,
pulled
please.
the best parts from the 3 Spider-Man live-action movies for his costume.
They did.
I
That's
love.
true.
I am a stickler for Spider-Man's costumes. I love the different costumes and stuff like that. But the original is always. I love the underarm webbing and from
Yeah,
the original
same.
fucking Spider-Man comic. But this one, I was like, I don't hate it. I really like this.
Well,
a
it's
lot.
because they
what's
pulled,
wrong with me?
They
I
pulled
should
the
hate
best
this.
things from all the most recent Spider-Man costumes and just kind of threw it all together, and it fit.
It looks
Which is
so
what's good about it.
It looks so good.
It does.
I even like the white fucking spider symbol. I'm like, holy shit! I can see the spider symbol and it looks fucking badass. That's it looks so good.
The only thing I was a little iffy on, his hands. They've got the white thing, which I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. If it's extra padding or what, or if it's where his web shooter is. And then his feet, just randomly, right at the arch of his foot, is just jizz, essentially. like a white jizz stain on his feet.
He's in New York, man. You step in stuff.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
give him about 15 minutes. It'll be
He's
black
running
and
across
fine.
buildings
Well,
and ground.
I'm wondering if, because
Bird poop.
bird poop.
in some of the games he had like the ability to slide across like ledges and stuff. I'm wondering if that's supposed to be like,
Grind plate.
yeah, like a grind plate or something.
That
Yeah,
actually
maybe.
sounds pretty fucking. Oh God, give me a second. Ooh. Oh, calm down,
Speaking of jizz on his shoes, Jesus,
man. Dude, I am so psyched for this. It's been the last good Spider-Man game I played was Web of Shadows. Period.
Yeah.
The last one that just made me go awesome. And even then, I still liked Ultimate Spider-Man the best.
The PS2 one?
PS2
yeah, oh,
one.
God, that was great.
Because it was a fusion of the comic or even though it was the Ultimate series, which
The
I
art
wasn't a
style
fan of the
worked for
Ultimate
it, too.
series.
Yeah.
I just it was so good. The Web of Shadows came out. I was like, everything is awesome except for Peter Parker's voice. Good Peter Parker, like evil
Yeah.
Peter Parker. I was like, yeah, he's all evil and dark, and he's like Mary Jane. I'm like, oh God, what happened
I
to my ears? They're
know.
bleeding. They are bleeding. My ears are bleeding.
That was literally
Oh.
it. That was one of the scenes when he called out Mary Jane's voice.
Yeah.
I was done.
I couldn't handle. He's like, I don't know if this is a good job, guys. Oh God.
It was like he sounded
Mary
like
Jane
a
gets
mix
like
between,
snatched by
like,
something. He's like Mary Jane. I'm
Velma
like,
and Scoot and
ooh,
fucking Shaggy.
yeah, it sounded like fucking
Well,
Shaggy.
Did we hear him? Yeah, we did hear him speak in the trailer.
Yeah,
He sounded good.
he sounds good.
Yeah.
He sounds like Peter Parker.
You know what game I liked a lot?
Hmm?
Spider-Man 3. Not because it was a good game, but
because of
because
the web swinging.
it had the
Yeah.
funniest fucking scenes. There's one scene where you go to save, and if you fail the button prompt, he just falls flat on his face like a cartoon.
Yeah.
And the girl you're supposed to save is like, I'm gonna die. It's fucking stupid.
Like Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3 were decent games. They didn't really do anything new with Spider-Man 3. Web
But
of
it was still
Shadows,
fun to play.
It was still fun to play. Web of Shadows came out after that, which was had the best web swinging and spider fighting combat, where he would like web onto a guy's face, pull himself onto that guy's face, jump off his face, and then web swing onto another dude's face, punch him in the side of the head.
There's a lot
web
of face
swing off of a
interaction.
guy. It was, dude, he was like
If you timed it
everywhere.
right, clicking the thumbstick, turn black suit, and just tendrils everywhere. Just
It-
beating
oh my
everyone up.
God, it was so much fun.
So he fucked
like,
people in the
jeez.
face.
Yes.
But then I
With
look
tentacles.
at I look
Big
at
black tentacles.
Then you had what was it? A Shattered Dimensions and
Shattered Dimensions was so much fun to play.
Really
Shattered
good
Dimensions-
stories. Just
Yeah.
a shame that it was.
Shattered.
I beat that on hard mode.
It's fun, isn't it?
Sorry.
Shattered. Amazing Spider-Man came out.
The first one
around
was
it.
actually decent.
It was the second one was rough.
Yeah, second one was rough.
The only thing that made those games fun was that the web swinging was still fun.
Yeah.
Because it was open world.
Anytime
Web of
anybody hands me a case for that game, I throw it across the room and tell them it's garbage.
Was it a Shattered Dimensions and Edge of Time? Interesting stories.
I
but
liked Edge of Time.
I didn't
Edge
like
of Time was the one where it was like present day Spider-Man and 2099
Yeah.
Spider-Man,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Jaime
It
was awesome
Yeah.
in that.
Yeah.
His voice
Miguel.
actor was
Miguel.
so
Miguel O'Hara.
fucking- or
Miguel
Miguel,
O'Hara.
sorry, yeah.
Blue Beetle
Because
was in
it
it.
was-
Yeah, Blue Beetle was in
Yeah.
it. He
Miguel
looks like
was
Blue
It
Beetle.
was
for a little bit.
90s. It was 90s Peter Parker.
Yeah.
90s
Yeah.
cartoon.
It was
Yeah, it was so cool
I forgot
listening
what
to
his
them
name
like
was, who did
banter
it.
back and forth.
Christopher
I forgot it. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Prince
was,
Eric.
Yeah, Prince Eric. He was 2099, and I think
Josh Keaton.
Josh Keaton was the Peter Parker.
This was right after he
Web
was
sh-
replaced.
Yeah, by the
at
new
the end of
kid.
one of the shows as from
Yeah,
Drake
because
Bell.
Josh. Yeah,
I think is
Josh.
the new Spider-Man
Josh
voice.
Keaton was Spectacular Spider-Man, and Drake Bell is
He was good, too.
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Ultimate, yeah.
And then in what was it? Shattered Dimensions. You had MPH as Peter Parker. You had
was really good, actually.
90s Spider-Man. Can't remember his name to save my
Prince
life.
Eric.
Was Noir. You had Josh Keaton as Ultimate Spidey, and you had the
70s
70s
Spider-Man
70s cartoon Spider-Man
Miguel
with like
O'Hara.
Spider-Man and his amazing friends as 2099, which was really, really cool. I mean, all of it like fit together really well. It was a fun gameplay. The story was good, but like the web swinging and exploration and moving around
that's
wasn't
not the
point
kind of
of
game
it.
that they were trying to make.
No.
And I get it, but yeah, with Spider-Man, you expect the freedom, and that's one of the things that really
They
crushed
did-
the game.
They
Is
did not have that, and it didn't
and
make
playing
it.
as 2099 was fun. Like it was
The freaking
fun.
accelerated dodging and
Oh
stuff
my
was
God,
oh
yeah.
my god the freaking what was
It's
it,
like
the
a
free
witch time
falling
from
mechanics.
yeah.
Bayonetta.
Yes.
That's what it felt like.
Yes.
and it was so much fun to use. But
the free falling
God.
mechanics were amazing. Then Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out. I was like, fucking Amazing Spider-Man 2. And then I saw the trailer for the new Spider-Man, and I'm like, it looks like it seems like it's going to be Pete. It's comic Pete, but
Yeah.
like with a little bit of changes here and there.
Well, he's
But
older.
his-
He's past his initial initiation phase where he screws up and whatever happens.
Yeah,
He's Pete.
his fighting style seems like it's going to be very similar to Edge or to Web of Shadows, where he's going to be very acrobatic. He's going to be like punching off people's faces.
So
and-
he's Spider-Man.
Yeah,
is what
he's
you're
Spider-Man. Not like I'm on the street and I'm fighting a person like with fisticuffs. Like, no, he's supposed to like jump off of a lamppost, swing, kick a guy in the face, web him while the guy's flying, and then he's tied up to the same web to the friggin' light post that he just swung off of. That's like how you're supposed to do it. It looks good.
Hit him with the maximum
Legitimately good.
spider right off.
Just maximum spider. Just dot web onto a lamppost. Gone.
Insomniac did announce with that game that is the trailer that they showed during E3 is the actual in-game's engine running in real time on the base PS4, not the PS4 Neo or any of the fancy shit. It is the game on the system.
Which is awesome.
I am so stoked for that game. I caught that trailer when I got home from work one night. I walked into the house. I was like, "Oh yeah, the fucking Sony press conference," and I missed everything. And then they just ended the game before the Spider-Man trailer, and then I hear Peter Parker talking like, "Oh, that sounds cool. What is this game at? Insomniac Games. That's awesome." And he says, "No one expects a guy from Queens." And I was like, "No." And I see Marvel. I'm like, "No." And I see Spider-Man. I'm like, "Oh."
That's pretty much how we were when we started that press conference, and Kratos walked out of the shadows, and we all shit our pants.
I rewatched it, and then I saw the Kratos stuff. I was just like, Sony, stop this.
It's like, my wallet can't
Nope.
take much more, please.
Sony's
Shit our
like,
pants,
no.
we scream.
We did. All four of us at the same time. It was pretty crazy.
In the end, there will only be chaos. I'm like, you're right. You're
It's
right.
like, but you killed everything. How is there anything left?
Not
There
enough.
was a big dragon. He's got to go kill that.
I don't
Yeah.
understand how anything's left, but okay,
New gods.
I'll take
New
it.
gods.
The Norse ones took over.
he didn't.
after
He
killed
didn't
all
destroy
Greek
the
ones.
world. He just sent it into chaos. That's all he did.
Greek chaos,
Greek chaos.
not Norse chaos.
Not Norse
That's
chaos.
Straightened out
they
enough
fixed
for him
it.
to grow a sweet beard, and everything kind of just was like, yeah, we
And
leveled
his
off.
scar healed a bit, actually.
It
Uh,
did.
yeah.
It's a lot. It's faded
Yeah.
on the right hand side.
Old
The
age
ones
will do
on his
that.
body are faded as well.
Yeah.
Uh,
He's still got like a 20 pack though. If you look at him.
Yeah. Like the muscles are
And
like
a
in their
sweet
own
axe.
defined like muscle groups too. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, what the hell?
Yeah, and just that crazy axe.
That crazy
Yeah,
like,
that was neat.
ice retraction axe. Like, what the fuck?
South Park creators Matt Stone and Trey Parker announced that South Park, The Fractured Butthole, will in fact allow you to play as a female character.
Really?
Yeah.
You do realize that them doing that, they're going to put something in the game just to piss everybody who is so obsessed with that off, right?
I hope they do.
It's going to
He
be
did. It's called
amazing.
PC Principle.
This is true.
Yes, it's so awesome that he's back.
It's that I need to finish the first South Park. I got to the alien spaceship.
Oh, dude.
I got to the alien spaceship.
It got
Damn,
like
I got
so
further
good
than
after
you
that.
Well, I got to the alien spaceship, and then I got convinced by a friend, not naming any names, not saying he's sitting here in this room, to get a PS4.
You're welcome. Because now Stick of Truth is coming on the PS4. So take that.
I have to play through the entire goddamn game
I'll
again.
play with you. I'm playing it.
No,
I don't want
it's
you to
really
play-
true.
I don't want
They
you to
may
play
allow
with
to
me.
bring
That's
your save
weird.
over.
No,
I
what?
don't like you like that, man.
Good. I'm happy that you don't.
You and I can play through it, Chris.
All right, buddy.
I didn't beat it either. I got a little further than Will,
I
but
destroyed that game. God, I had fun playing it.
did you find all? Yeah, you did find all the Jim Pokemon.
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
I forgot about that shit.
If I had known ahead of time, I would have created. If you want to get as many trophies as you can, make your character Jew when you choose like race, because when you find Jesus in the game, it's a trophy.
Really?
But you have to be Jew to find Jesus and get the trophy. Otherwise, you just find Jesus and he's just there.
Interesting.
I'm going to make a black Jew.
You can.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
I know.
Square Enix is in talks to bring Final Fantasy XIV to the Xbox One,
About time.
which would be the second game in Microsoft's piss-poor library to allow cross-platform play.
And it only took 4 years? No, 5 years. Because it came out on the PS3 first.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It'll also
PS3
be
PC.
it'll also be the first confirmed game to be cross-platform with Sony. Because we still don't know yet if Rocket League is cross-platform.
Yeah,
with
they never
PlayStation.
officially said one way or another whether Microsoft and Sony servers are linked at this point. It's just kind of, in theory, they could be.
They got to find a way to make everyone happy with the fact that like Sony has Sly Cooper cars, Microsoft has Gears and Halo cars and stuff like that, and just find a way to let them play with each other and everyone be okay with
You know
that.
what they need to do? You know how that J-Stars game came over here finally? They need to just do that. It's like, okay, suck it up. Everybody gets a portion of the revenue and just make the fans happy for a change.
I
Really
think
nice.
I think what they
That's
need
why
to
we didn't
do.
get a lot of jumps.
What's that?
That's why we didn't get a lot of the jump stars.
Yeah, we got
Shonen-
none of the ones for the
no,
3DS.
What's it called? Shonen Jump for the DS.
Jump
Yeah,
Ultimate,
any of
whatever.
the jump games
Jump
we didn't
Ultimate
get them.
Superstars 1.
Yeah, they made
Those are
what,
pretty
4
fun.
of them?
Yeah,
They made
we didn't
two
get
of
'em over.
that I know of.
they made
Um,
they made a lot.
No,
of
they
jump
made a
games.
lot of them.
Well, I
made
meant
a
on the
lot of
DS.
They made a lot of jump games in general. They just don't release them over here.
Yeah.
Fighting ones or just?
Fighting ones.
Oh, okay. Because I only knew of the two that my friend had,
The
where you fought on manga panels.
I think what they should do with it is they should allow the people to have their different skins and stuff like that. Just you can kind of tell what person has what system based on like the exclusive cars or antenna, fucking whatever that they have. That if
And
they
I-
even want to play with those,
I still think that it would actually make the game more interesting because you get those rivalries. It's like, hey, this guy's on a Sony team. Hey, this guy's on a Microsoft team. Which team's better? Find out in Rocket League. And they have
Dude,
spectator modes.
they-
It's just-
oh my God,
like,
that'd be
they have
freaking
so
awesome.
much potential to do this right. And they just keep, they won't just do it. And it doesn't make any sense.
they don't want.
They haven't talked to Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
It's
Sad,
tomorrow night, man. Tomorrow night,
Yeah.
normal Tuesday night. Shia
It is.
LaBeouf.
Also, on a more sadder note, Square is also considering shutting down the PS3 servers for Final Fantasy XIV.
Why?
Yeah.
Ever since Update 3.0 and moving forward, the system has started to show its age when it comes to this MMO.
Yeah, the instances are starting to chug and stuff like that because of the heavy graphics intensity and stuff and things of that nature.
I still got to beat
servers.
that.
I'd probably just let them play up until what they can play. Like
That's what they're gonna do, but at that point, they're gonna have to shut down the servers because they can't update the game anymore.
I mean, just for them though. Like let them play.
Why keep servers up if you're gonna constantly update your game for the next 5
Yeah,
years?
those same
No, I
people
mean,
aren't
they're
going to have
still-
the same experience, and then eventually they're going to be like, "Fuck this game," because I don't have that.
But you know the
Well,
funny
no, like,
thing
let's
about
say,
that
let's say
too.
Heaven's Ward was like an update, and let them keep playing the base part of it until they decide to upgrade.
That's just it. You're forced to update.
Yeah.
The funny thing
These
about
aren't
that though
expansions,
is
they're,
like
they're actual
I'm
updates.
using an
Final
example.
Fantasy
I'm saying
XI
you could
didn't have
disallow
that
it.
problem. They're shutting down the servers in the near future for Final Fantasy XI finally, and it's like what almost 15
Actually,
years after.
I don't
shut it
know if
down
that's
already?
true because I was just on Final Fantasy XI's website. There's no mention. No mention whatsoever. Not on their Twitter, their Facebook.
All right, so they're not shutting
it's
down
their
Final
official
Fantasy XI
website.
Sneak
servers.
attack, and then they just slit the throat of the server and it just dies.
But I mean, Final Fantasy
Ones
XI
and
would be my
zeros
example for
everywhere.
that. Every single update that came out is playable on every version of it,
Yeah.
which is crazy. No game does that. So I mean, kudos to Square Enix for doing at least that right.
But you have to consider like the amount of stuff that they've added to this game. Like they've added a whole new
Triple triad.
They added
Which is
they
awesome.
added the entire Golden Saucer,
which was awesome.
Chocobo Racing, a whole bunch of new areas and dungeons, new enemies, new equipment sets, new skills, new classes.
And apparently there's something like massive coming. Like some kind of massive update.
Yeah, they
coming.
did say they teased that there was some big crazy update that's supposed to be in the near future that they haven't officially said yet.
Not to mention a new expansion that they've already teased.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, I'll
Derek,
buy it.
you
I
better
like
get
them.
back on.
He's shaking his head. No,
He's like,
he's
no,
gotta get
I'm
back on.
good.
He's gonna see the new expansion and be like, "Motherfucker."
His eyes say no, but his mind right now is thinking, ooh, auction house.
Yeah.
Yes.
New items to whore out.
His mind's telling him no,
But his body.
but his wallet,
Says
his wallet's telling him yes, baby.
They'll come out with a sweet collector's edition. You'll get like paladin armor as a statue, and he'll be like,
Another $80 Dragon Edition and stuff.
Fuck.
"No, it'll be like a $300 like
Get a Titanfall
Play Arts
helmet.
Kai replica of like
I
the
better-
Dark Knight or
No,
the
we-
Paladin.
better
or
be a
something.
mini-
That would be
No, it'll
awesome.
be good. We'll be good because Heaven's Ward didn't come with any collector stuff. It's okay.
It better
Yes,
come
yes,
with
it
a
is.
mini
Okay.
cat girl I can take home with me.
That would be an instant buy for reasons I'm not prepared to discuss in public.
You know what I use that box for, Miko? I use it to hold all my controllers.
Actually, didn't I buy it?
The
Heaven's Ward
Yeah,
Collector's
buy it,
Edition.
didn't
the Heaven Sword one? No.
No.
You
Okay.
bought the
Oh, never mind.
base
It's-
games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We considered it. We strongly considered it, but we didn't
Yeah.
buy it.
I think it didn't come with anything I cared about.
Yeah.
You mean you didn't care about the dragon statue?
Yeah. I don't
Not
know.
enough.
I've got Alduin. I'm good.
Tiny cat girl.
I don't have all of
Yeah.
them, so I had to go with the next
See,
best thing.
and see, Will understands where I'm coming from with that. Little things.
I would-
Little things.
Yeah,
Cat people are
girl.
weird.
They are.
Not in Final Fantasy, they're not.
Meow, motherfucker.
They like walking around in like
Nothing.
Speedos, and they're just weird.
Weird, he says.
It's the
Derek's playing
best day
Amazon.
ever.
No, he's playing Computer Files, the experience.
Oh,
Oh, he's not playing Amazon?
No,
surprising.
not currently. I've been watching him fuck around with his files this entire time. Zelda, what is it? Breath of the Wild is actually getting major help from the developers of Xenoblade.
That doesn't surprise me.
That makes me happy.
Yeah, that really doesn't surprise me.
It seems right.
Yes.
Right.
I don't know why they did that.
They-
They gave the excuse before. They're like, oh, because people will
This is
use
the
their
Wii
right
mode.
hands.
Well, no, they more or
right-handed
less gave
people.
the same excuse. Like, those are the buttons you use to control Link on the right hand.
You're stupid! It doesn't make a difference either way.
It really doesn't. For a game like this that's not going to incorporate motion controls where left and right matter, they should
Like
just give you the
Skyward
option.
Sword.
Just be like, you know what? Link's fucking ambidextrous, bitches. How about that?
It
Well,
just doesn't make any sense. He's the only, like... Me personally, the only reason why I cared about it is because this is the only, like, left-handed swordsman I can think of. I know there's a couple here and there, but it's kind of iconic to his character. And when
But
they change
He
it...
reincarnates.
all of his reincarnations don't have to be left-handed.
Yeah.
But they are, except for like 1
And now 2.
and now
That
2.
Scott-
That
yeah.
So, I
actually-
mean, that's not...
Wait,
It's like what Alan said. It really doesn't matter.
Is Linko left-handed?
Linkle's
She's
not
got
a
2
reincarnation.
guns.
She has 2, so it doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
She's
just-
ambidextrous. So I mean,
She's just someone who admires him.
She's got
originally
guns.
going to be a sister, then they decided against it because Link already has a sister.
But they also there are fan theories that this Link is actually Link from Twilight Princess.
That would
That
be
after
interesting.
Twilight Princess, he was sealed away for 100 years. Shit got kooky, and they were
Doesn't make
like,
any sense.
we
we
need
gotta
you
bring him back.
again.
The intro shows him in that weird resurrection chamber, and he's grown.
yeah.
but it's
Like
doesn't
freaking
make any
Halo
sense 'cause
style.
Twilight Princess Link is left-handed.
That's true too. Yeah.
Except for when
It
they
would have
mirrored
to-
it.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
mirrored it though, but
It would
everything
have to
was
be
actually
Skyward
literally
Sword,
backwards.
then.
yeah.
Like
Or one
Yeah,
of those two
Skyward
links.
Sword.
He's
Yeah.
one of those 2 links.
I was gonna say Skyward Sword makes sense because one he looks
That would
more
be a
like him.
long time though, because I mean, for
100
Skyward
years.
Sword, 100
But they-
bullshit.
and also- you gotta remember,
they
too-
confirmed he was asleep in the game for 100 years.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like for Skyward Sword era to develop that kind of technology, bullshit. That was
But
100
look
years.
at what was present in Skyward Sword. Time manipulating stones.
It's magic,
I won't
man.
lie,
Stop
Skyward
questioning
Sword's
magic.
The only game I didn't play because I just can't do the motion.
He might... my only theory behind... like I've never played Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword, but... The
You
only
need to.
reason I
Twilight
could
Princess
see
is
him...
fun.
Well, I have it on the Wii U. One day I'll have space to install it and play it. But the only reason I could see him technically, if they want to consider him Twilight Princess Link, is Nintendo considers the Wii version of Twilight Princess the official version. And he's right-handed in that because of Waggle.
It doesn't make any sense though either. Not because I wanted to be left-handed, but because they had to mirror it and they didn't fix any of the text. It is the backwards version of it.
Yeah.
Like even in the book, like when you I bought the collector's guide for the Wii version because it was the gold one. It was the only one that was like brown and gold. And I was like, man, it's really sweet, even though but if you look at it, you go through all of it, they literally lazily said reverse. So that one doesn't make any sense to me because even the text is all weird. I don't know.
They'll find some way to retcon it into being whatever. There's actually 2 of the
I don't understand why they
Twilight
would consider
Princess
it-
universes. Whatever one that you choose
No, we
will
did that.
split
Throw them
onto
there.
another timeline.
Ocarina of Time, man, they did that shit.
Wait, it's coming.
Ocarina of Time had the coolest one though, because one was one where Link actually died.
Yeah, it's cool. See, there's a split there.
That
Twilight Princess
pisses
is going to
me
have
off
a
so
split.
bad.
It's going to be
Why?
amazing.
Because
Retcons.
I like Wind Waker. Wind Waker was one that I really enjoyed, but to get the Wind Waker timeline, Link had to die in Ocarina of Time, and Ocarina of Time is my favorite one. So I'm just like, no.
I'll take
I
a link to the
refuse
flat.
them
A link to the
dying.
past, please.
Yeah, that's still my favorite.
Link's the
Actually, I'm
my
still,
favorite.
and I'm actually really partial to Oracle of Seasons.
Oracle of Ages and Seasons were awesome.
I like Link to the Past the most. Ocarina of Time is great, but I've always said it. It's just a 3D version of
Okay, what's
Yeah.
Skyward Sword?
of Link to the Past.
Yeah, okay.
That,
Yeah,
that took
I
out-
never had a Super Nintendo.
so
So.
Twilight
No,
Princess
I'm just
wouldn't have
saying-
made any sense for that. It
They just
had
took
to be
out all the
Skyward
extra
Sword.
dungeons and extra weapons, and
Yeah.
they're like, let's make it 3D.
But
Which
yeah,
is why I liked it.
Miko's completely right. Ocarina of Time is literally a Link to the Past redone in 3D.
Skyward Sword had those weird leaf people in it, right?
Wind Waker first to those weird
Yeah.
Coco
Yeah.
Rock people or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so this, then apparently this game also connects to that because somebody in the demo came across one of them.
Really?
Which is really weird
They
because
took a picture
technically,
of it.
isn't Wind Waker the end of that was the last.
It's the
game
end
the-
of one of the timelines.
yeah, one of the timelines.
The Ocarina one, because
Yeah.
technically that broken down building that was in there, when it flashed across really quick, did say the Temple of Time.
Yeah.
So
Well, what about Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks? That's the same Link.
I think those are just fucking like
No,
they're
they're part of the
timeline.
Wind Waker one.
Oh,
they're
Wind
part of
Yeah,
the Wind Waker
they're actually
timeline.
like the same Link because it even had Tetra.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She was in it, so they're all part of the same timeline.
Tetra.
But what was it? A Link to the Past, Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, and Link's Awakening are all
Link's
part of the same
Awakening
one.
is
and Link's Awakening
was
is
The
great.
Link was a
Really good.
misogynist.
You got the Marin. What are you gonna do with her? Oh, you know what I'm gonna do with her.
Takes her into the room. Well, excuse me,
I just
princess.
love it because he holds her above her.
Yeah,
his
he
head like
it
a treasure.
literally
Like,
says on the screen,
God.
"Got the Marin."
why am I floating and spinning?
He's like,
I don't
you
like
got
this."
Marin. It's like, wait,
I was like,
what?
"You damn right, I got Marin." Oh, man.
Breath of the Wild does look awesome, though. I'll give it credit, man. Like the fact that he
Legend of
jumps
Skyrim?
and climbs and
Legend of Skyrim.
eats and hunts and all that cool crap. Changes clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to wear the suit of armor.
Weather
Plate mail.
affects him.
Yeah, weather
I'm
affects
gonna play
him.
through the whole game wearing the suit of armor. I don't care if I'm in the damn
have
desert.
have
I'm just
fun.
like,
Buck naked.
get struck
That's
by
how I'm
lightning.
playing that game.
Entire
Master
game.
mode.
Just
You're gonna get struck
freezing
by
in
lightning.
places, super hot in places.
Don't do it. You
Oh,
can't.
Don't do it.
You will get struck by lightning wearing that much metal.
good.
I'm going to play through the whole game
Actually,
buck naked just because I can. Master mode engage.
Just all hearts
That's
go
playing.
away.
That's
It's just so
that's-
weird, like all these games becoming kind of open world.
It's
I
not
love
surprising,
it.
though, because that's kind of what gaming has been pushing toward for years.
Open world
and
is like
Zelda's
my
always
favorite.
kind of been open world. It just wasn't as freely open world. As
Yeah,
this
no,
one.
Yeah.
like, but I'm thinking of like God of War as well. God of War.
We don't know
Looks-
how open God of War.
Yeah.
The only
is
problem I'm
yet,
having
though.
with God of War is the one thing I did like about it was the puzzles. How are the
Oh, you
puzzles
don't
gonna
know
be?
that there won't be
Yeah, we
puzzles.
don't
No,
know
I'm not
what's
saying there
gonna
won't.
happen.
I don't know how they're making this game will affect the puzzles.
True.
Well, if it's anything
There'll
like
be co-op puzzles. Apparently, the kid will be controllable at portions.
Like
So
by a
if
second
it's-
player?
No,
Oh.
by you. There will be portions
yeah.
where Kratos will be, like in the demo that they showed, where he'll be fighting a monster holding it down.
The last of God of War.
yeah, it's literally gonna be
Yeah.
like The Last of Us, where with their puzzles. So I think
The
like
Last of
it'll
War.
be like all of the Last of Us puzzles, or even less like Last of Us, more like Uncharted, whatever they meant to say.
Yeah,
I was
where
gonna
there's
say,
other people
I loved
helping
Uncharted
you.
4, but I just didn't like. I didn't care for
The
the
well,
puzzles.
all of the puzzles in freaking Uncharted are, in my opinion, easy.
They were
They're
easy.
They got
in
easier
four.
progressively as the
Yeah,
series wore on, though.
it's
The
just-
first one had the best puzzles. The
Oh, yeah.
second one had some really good ones. The third was And God of War and Uncharted 4 was like,
It's puzzle.
it's like, here's
It's
something to do.
very
for fun.
obvious how to fix this one.
It's not a puzzle. It was just something to do.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
something to
Especially
do.
the one that killed me the most. The one that killed me the most was the fucking one with the paintings.
Yeah,
Because it wasn't even a puzzle.
no.
You just had to go look in
Line
there,
the
write it all
stuff
down,
up, yep,
come back,
yep,
and then just do it.
Fucking do
Hey,
it. And the only one
That one had Guybrush Threepwood in it.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
did.
saying it
which
wasn't
is awesome.
cool.
The only one that was short was the ones that were like burned. I was like, I don't know what this means, and even then it was just like, okay, it's got to be that one. Boom.
The
I
only
mean,
one that was
The
like, super
the
easy was,
Celestial Astrolabe was actually pretty
Well,
cool.
the Celestial Astrolabe was cool. The
I did that.
the
one
the
for sure.
the bucket 3-cross one was interesting, but it was really
I didn't
really
even have
obvious.
to try for
It was
that.
really obvious how to
Yeah.
do that one, and I like the bell. I like the bell. Puzzle.
The bell was
The
neat,
bell
yeah.
puzzle, just because it wasn't just you fucking clicking levers and shit. It was you moving around and trying to like pace yourself with the
one with
the game itself.
The world, not the worlds. You know what I'm talking about? The one I did the first try.
The lights.
Which one?
It was lights and like rotating.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the three statues.
Yeah,
the
I
three
remember.
statues where you had to line it up and it like opened up the door or whatever. It showed you where
The very
next part
first
was.
or the second puzzle you actually do in the whole game
Yeah,
that opens up like the path underground.
it's like you need to go find the
First try.
I did all of the
Trophy.
puzzles. I did all the puzzles
first
on the
one was
first try.
trophy.
Yeah.
I did all the puzzles on the first try, and I was like, huh. I was so unimpressed with the puzzles in Uncharted 4, but the game was fun.
The game was fun. It was just the puzzles that disappointed me.
I'm gonna call bullshit on Microsoft on this one.
Yeah, they're lying.
Phil Spencer confirms Scorpio won't force 4K on developers.
That
But-
Sounds
At the
like
same
you know we
time-
said at the same time it's going to force 4K on us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I mean, if it's going to force it on us, who else do you think it's going to force it on?
Yeah.
exactly. The guy that said if you don't have a 4K TV, more or less don't buy the 4K Scorpio console.
See,
Yeah.
I call bullshit on that statement because I think that's their way of like really trying to give a push to 4K. But I think it's going to be the system's still going to have the power upgrades for like extra enemies, better this, better that. But you can probably still get that enjoyment out of like a 1080p LED TV that doesn't cost $3,000.
I don't want to buy another TV
Hey,
just
Black
so I can
Zenyatta.
do a system.
You awake over there?
Absolutely.
Trust in the iris, man.
Black Yada.
I don't want to go through the iris. It's got some kinky ass shit on the other side, apparently.
It does.
I mean, them bead necklaces, man.
What do you think the beads are for?
If you
I
find
wasn't
somebody
going
that
to say
can fit
anything,
them,
but
No.
No, that's afterwards.
Oh,
Get it?
Chris, this will be a good one for you and me. Attack on Titan promises omnidirectional combat of epic proportions.
It looks really cool.
I just wanted to play that because I was like, hey. At the time, I was like, well, since there's no Spider-Man games coming out, that's the closest I'll get to
And they're
web
like,
swinging.
Spider-Man. You're
None
like,
of you guys-
Sweet, now I get both.
none of you guys played Freedom Wars, right?
no,
I
I
haven't.
downloaded it on the Vita, so
Yeah.
you said you want to play some.
Freedom Wars would be the closest thing that I could compare that Attack on Titan game to, and Freedom Wars was great.
You can actually like.
yeah, you do whatever the hell you
pretty-
want.
that's pretty
You
badass.
pretty much are Spider-Man in that game.
I'm okay with this. I approve.
I just want to cut down giant, weird, naked monster people.
I'm just
Freedom Wars.
curious. I'm curious how far it's going to go into the story. If there's just
Supposedly,
gonna
it
go the anime
goes
stuff.
further than what the anime has been released here. Because they said ahead of time it's gonna spoil stuff if you're that big a fan but haven't read the manga.
I've read
interesting.
pretty far
Good,
into
so
the
it'll
manga,
spoil nothing.
but there's like chunks that I have not read. The last thing I saw, I think, was spoiler. If anybody's like, you haven't
Reading
seen?
it?
Never mind. No.
I've only seen what they've released.
on
here
the
so
on the
far.
manga,
No, the anime.
Oh, an anime,
Yeah.
excuse me. In the manga, I read to a part where a character has something happen to him. One of the cool
You don't
characters. has
say.
something. So I mean,
Things occurred.
things occur, and
Things happen and people die. That's what
It-
happens
it's-
with the most depressing anime that everyone loves in the world.
well, the thing is, it does.
them
Where I'm at, they did a
Ugh.
bigger. Where I'm at, they
What?
did a big reveal for stuff.
Attack on Titan.
It's
Oh no, I thought
depressing.
you said
shit.
something else.
It's just the most like depressing anime ever.
Yeah.
Anytime you
It-
start to get like a
no.
rile of like,
It gets
cool.
worse.
It's getting like
It
rallying
gets-
cry of good. Just stomp that out
It
really
gets
quick.
it
and just
gets
more bad.
worse
It's the
with
Game of Thrones of anime.
yeah,
It
it
re-
gets
yeah.
it gets worse with
it's
with
the
some
Game
of
of
the
Thrones
characters
like
and
an
stuff
anime.
like that. It does get a lot worse, but in the manga they have a big reveal like right after where the anime cuts off. They start doing like big reveals of certain characters and
Where
certain
does-
stuff.
Because I don't watch the anime. I read the manga. Where does the anime stop?
The
off
anime
first
stops
season?
with the
Right
female
after the female
Titan.
Titan attacking in the city.
Okay,
Yeah, it
so
stops
then I know
there.
where you're at.
I'm past that, way past that.
Yeah, shit just gets fucking. It goes from 0 to fucking.
And it's
bullshit
still,
kooky.
it is still, you still, where I'm at right now,
Sometimes.
I still have no clue what's going on. Like, they're giving you more questions than they are
Well,
piecing things together.
I think I'm actually further than you, and they still haven't answered a damn thing. It's like, just go fuck yourself.
I'm not gonna
'cause
lie.
the Titans are gonna eat you, and then
The last
spit you
time,
out
the
and
last thing
fuck
I
you.
saw, the last thing I thought was Irving.
Okay, I'm a lot further.
Okay. Oh, really?
I can't remember. I can't remember a lot of these guys' names or anything like that. Bowl cut,
Levi
sure.
or Armin?
the annoying one,
Armin.
The blonde or the dark hair?
the dark hair, who's in like the
Levi.
same group as like Aaron.
The badass basically. He's like the super amazing,
Sure.
like the leader of the leader.
Is he
of
dead?
No.
No.
Damn it!
He's
I don't like him.
He's so fucking cool.
I really don't like it. Like everybody's got a boner for that guy. I think
He's
he's
a-
stupid, and
he's a-
I'm hoping for his death every time I watch an episode.
He's that perfect like anime character that is like really really good at his job and a leader, but he's still not the main character.
But
Is
has
he the
like
Lancer?
the emotionless
he's the
prick, but
Lancer.
yet he's full of all emotions inside, and just has that
Actually-
dead face, and it's just eat him already. I'm
You'll-
over him.
You'll probably
Ugh.
never read this story, and
I don't read. I don't know
I-
how.
the side
Exactly.
the Levi side
well,
story.
Yeah, and last I heard, they weren't going to make this an anime. They actually say like why he's the way he is.
Because there are a lot of stuff happened to him. They allude to it. They
Yeah,
just don't talk
Because the
about it.
creator is stupid.
No,
No.
there is actually an area that they don't show off in the manga or the anime.
Mm-hmm.
It's a city underground. It is literally like the slums, that poison area from Dark Souls 2, essentially.
Well, that would make me an emotionless
That-
prick too.
That's where he grew up, and he found out, there's shady shit going on in the military. So he joined the Survey Corps to try and kill one of the leaders of the Survey Corps, to find out that leader actually wasn't doing the shady shit. He knew about the shady shit and was trying to stop it as well.
Interesting.
You know why
I
I,
really
think
wanna read
he's
this
such a
actually.
piece of crap?
Because
Why?
he is.
I'm gonna go with the South Park answer. I think he walked in and saw his dad nailing his mom.
Oh my god.
His mom and dad are dead.
Probably
In the
because he snapped.
afterlife.
Maybe they got it on as like zombies.
Yeah.
Or-
That's what
As
caused him to
Titans.
snap.
They were just two titans, just
I mean, that's how you. That's a bad origin story right there. It's what makes him bad.
Well, maybe his dad got some on him. I mean, that's size.
Wow. That's terrible.
It's not even.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
Bukkake at that point. It's just like a one man and one Titan bukkake.
Who knows? Well, no, because they don't have genitals, so it would just be two like genitalless naked beings just
Maybe
bumping
it
each
just
other.
shoots out of their eyes.
They're literally bumping
Bah!
up.
Raining
Yes.
They
down.
are.
Like, I know what the people of Mount Vesuvius felt like.
I suddenly feel dirty and I need a shower.
That is.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but the Attack on Titan game does look fun. The little
It
bit
looks
that I
cool.
saw of it looks really fun.
It looks really, really cool.
I'm super excited for it, especially after just finishing Arslan. The
Oh, you
Heroes
beat
of
it
Legend.
already?
Already is not what I would say. That I sunk like, I don't know, 15 hours into it easily. And that was just playing the base game, not trying to go for like any of the S ranks
Go
or the
Warriors
extra
titles.
free roam stuff that they add.
No longer are they quick games to just beat and
No,
get out of the
they're-
way.
Interesting.
They're 20, 30-hour endeavors if you want to do everything.
Yeah, I'm 20 hours into Disgaea 5, and I think I just finished chapter 3.
Oh, and
That's frightening.
And Derek was right during that Battlefield 1 gameplay thing that they showed off where everybody was playing. Even Snoop Dogg confirmed it. He was smoking a big fucking fatty during that.
That's why it was
There
magically
you go.
gone in the next scene.
Yep.
He's like, "Look at Snoop. What's he smoking? Oh, it's gone."
Everything!
It's all gone.
That was his secret weapon. He was saying chill as
Blunt
ice.
from heaven.
Yeah, that was a funny thing to see because you get to watch like Battlefield's 64 players go at it, and that was a lot of fun to watch. But it seems like hammed
that
in there,
fucking
they
years
put
ago.
a lot of famous people.
I
in
think that
there.
was their ploy. Like they were like, okay, we're gonna show about 2 hours of this game live. So that 2 hours, we're gonna cram as many famous people as we can.
Yeah,
Well, look
There
at how
you
the
go.
game actually played, though.
Yeah, it played really well.
I mean, you can focus on that, but that's just that extra little push. to
Yeah,
make
it's
people
like,
go
look,
and
look how
EA's
many
got the
famous
money
people
for it.
today.
I mean,
they showed the famous people, but they should have shown some of the other famous people. Like they showed
The YouTubers.
the movie stars, but like Stone Mountain 64 was there.
Game Theorist.
Gavin Free was there. Game Theorist was there.
freaking
Like
Matt
they
Pat.
had, they had like some of these other people there too. But it's like now we're gonna focus on Snoop Dogg and Jamie Foxx and
when a
Zac
lot of the
Efron.
people who are
actually-
going to be watching this will be on YouTube.
I would have loved them to have shown Stone Mountain and just him sitting
Just
there
going
like,
off.
doing his thing. I'd have been like,
he's quickly become one of the people that I'll just sit there and just watch because he's entertaining.
I like the idea of Battlefield 1. I just don't want to really play. I still don't. I'm not committed to wanting to buy it to play it.
No,
they did confirm though
I like
that it's
the
not
change
like
for it.
hard set World War One. It's World War One themed, but
yeah,
you're not
it's
playing like
it's
any of the
alternate
actual-
reality.
Yeah.
World War One.
Yeah, Wonder Woman's there. Chris Pine. It's this whole thing.
Captain America was still a dream in his great grandfather's testicles.
Probably not great.
No,
grandfather.
he would be alive around World War One.
Yeah.
He'd be just a child, but he'd be a.
Yeah.
All right,
And he'd still be a Hydra agent.
Why you do this?
Because
Alan, you use the other door from now on.
The one over there.
I want to see
Yeah, the
blacks
one
only.
that you have to go all the
Wait,
way
does
around.
that mean
the
I got to go
house,
through that door too?
through
Yes,
the
it
woods,
does.
Crap.
fight
Yes,
the
it
grizzly
does.
bear, and get raped by the hillbilly.
Oh.
That's how you get to that door.
Welcome to the family, son.
Oh no.
You're gonna find out what the doll finger's for.
Oh.
There you are.
I don't want that.
It's already up inside you.
Capcom said that they will not be bringing the Great Ace Attorney, which for those of you that don't know, is the Ace Attorney game set in feudal Japan where you play as Phoenix's ancestor to the west because of difficulties.
Difficulties.
they heard our bitching.
It's called
Difficulties.
laziness.
Difficulties.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
Wasn't
Chris
that
on
the
this
same
one,
reason
laziness.
why they didn't put females in the multiplayer for Unity?
Because
Yes.
of
Difficulties.
Difficulties.
You just add, there's no female characters in Final Fantasy 15. Difficulty.
There There's one.
No, I mean, I'm just
in the
giving an
VR.
example.
They
There's one
definitely
in the
showed off
VR.
one in the VR demo.
And there's actually
They
there's
did.
actually one in the team too.
I was just saying.
Sid doesn't count.
He's
What
kind
else-
of creepy.
what else did they
No,
do?
I'm
Oh,
not
Just
talking about
Cause.
Sid. I'm talking about Prompto.
Did we promise you multiplayer for Just Cause 3? We did? Well, there were
difficulties.
There were
difficulties.
difficulties.
Difficulties had to be overcome, and we were
Did
really
we promise
lazy.
Battlefront 1 would be good? Well, there were difficulties.
Yeah.
Battlefront 1
Did we say-
was good. The problem is, all we got was multiplayer. We wanted more. But
Did
for
we
the
say
more
that
part, there
Destiny
were
was supposed to
difficulties.
last about 10 years? Well, we were wrong because of difficulties.
Did we say Mighty Number 9 was going to score 80 plus on
Difficulties.
Metacritic?
No.
I
I
think
never said
difficulties
that.
happened.
I never said that
Mighty
for a
Number
second.
9 was going to be good.
Did you
But
think
then
that Metal Gear
difficulties.
Solid
Alright, you guys
3
are
was going to
killing
be
me.
re-released to not be a pachinko machine?
There were difficulties.
Difficulties.
Why do you say the
Hey,
things that will hurt me?
Do you think, based off of its score, they're going to change the name of the game to Mighty Number 5.9?
That'd be nice.
They could do it.
Difficulties.
They could.
I mean-
We were going to give this a 9, but difficulties.
Yeah.
I hate you all.
I'm just saying, I'm going off of the scores
I like
I'm seeing
it.
for
Looks cool. Like there's one I do want to play as Ray in Mighty Number 9 because he's like base fused with zero, and that like seems really cool.
Turns out they had to cut him from the game because difficulties.
Remember when we told you Kingdom Hearts 3 would be released in 2 years?
difficulties.
Difficulties.
Yeah, it's actually coming out in 2026.
Actually, it's coming out in the year 3000.
PS5.
I saw a great picture
With
someone
Andre
posted
3000.
on Facebook.
Oh, yes.
We're like
Narrating.
pretty much a baby playing Kingdom Hearts 1, and then like a young adult,
Somebody
like
about our
25 to 30, playing Kingdom Hearts 2, and just an old grandpa finally playing Kingdom Hearts 3.
How do you think people feel
let's be
about
real.
Like
Half-Life
somebody
3?
Your dad's
They
age,
should put. They should
essentially.
just put a
messed up. My
controller
dad's
on
coming
the
for you.
grave.
Yes.
I said, that's messed up. My dad's coming for you now.
No,
I'm just gonna draw the
Nico's
controller on the grave.
perspective of old isn't the same as mine. Like the guy's not decrepit, like 1 foot in the grave.
So he's not the corpse from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
no, the guy could
What in
easily
the picture?
be like late 50s. I'd
Late.
Late.
Man, I'm fucking-
Who? What? What? What
Miko
happened?
just pulls up a picture
Kingdom
of a pile
Hearts
of
takes a while
dust.
to come out.
I say that by the time it comes out, I should be working on my third mortgage or be homeless, depending on what way life takes me.
with 4
Wow.
kids and a
I
baby
will-
mama.
I won't have 4 kids. No. I'll have one child. He'll be in his 30s.
And a baby mama.
I will have yes, I will have a baby mama, and I will have at least 1 or 2 grandchildren. When
Good
Kingdom
Lord.
Hearts-
In their
Kingdom
20s.
And there's
Oh, he's like in his 30s.
Which
What
yes,
the fuck?
means
Whoa.
that your kid had kids at 9.
That's awful.
Possible though, I
And
guess.
then-
Welcome to the future.
Quick,
It's
I
a
want to be a
shitty place.
grandfather before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out.
And they will have great grandkids.
Oh,
And they'll be 10.
oh God.
Wait a minute.
Just
In other
The
words,
family unit has devolved
And your
significantly.
great grandkids kids are pregnant right now.
it's those bovine growth hormones, man.
This isn't late 50s.
Okay, I saw a different one. Yeah, there's 2 out there.
what, late 50s?
So
That's
Your
yeah,
grandparents'
that's late
age.
50s, maybe 60s, depending on how maybe 60s, depending on how he aged.
No.
Depending on how he
See,
aged.
you guys are completely fucked up. That guy's 39.
Yeah, well, then more than
See,
likely.
Miles.
Hey,
that's
I don't
the
count.
worked- he
I don't
worked
count
retail
your
his whole
idea
life.
of aging Miko
Somebody-
because you don't fucking
somebody-
age. I would.
Kingdom Hearts 4.
Kingdom Hearts 4. I would just pass the torch on to my child. Just be like, you must beat this game.
You must
It's in
finish
your
this
will.
story
Yeah,
for
just-
me.
I like cremate me and keep me by you
It's
while
like
you
in
play
the
this
fucking
game.
Fifth Element. They just pass it down for the ages instead of a key as a control.
So what you're saying is it's going to become the Bible.
Yes.
I'm writing that.
It
in my
probably
will.
is to some guys out there.
When a new
Like,
Kingdom Hearts game comes out, you are required to play and beat it. But Grandpa, I don't like that. I don't fucking care.
I will
will
haunt you.
come
I'll haunt
from
you.
death. Even if I'm burnt, I will
I will
somehow
possess you.
materialize, snap your neck.
I will possess
force
you
you to
just so
play.
I can play the game.
I will be that vengeful spirit.
Yeah, we'll see whenever that happens to friggin' come out. But hey, there's 2.8. Whatever the hell that one is.
2.9.
Is there actually a
Okay,
2.9?
No.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
I want to stab myself in the ass cheek.
Yeah, that seems
comparing
about right.
About 2.8.
He doesn't care. Anything Kingdom Hearts related is like a mortal sin to him.
Well, just remember, Derek, when you walk away, you won't hear me say, please. Oh, baby, don't go, okay?
Yeah, you don't.
I know. That's why I did it. I did it for everybody
I haven't
else.
even
I'm sorry.
It was
the
very.
game
What
and I get
his
it.
joke was very simple and clean. That's all you got to know.
That's the way you're making me feel tonight.
It's
It's
hard
hard
to
to
go.
let it go.
It's hard to let it go, Will, huh? Oh,
It's time to go. This podcast is having difficulties.
this is supposed to be a sanctuary, Will.
You and I,
Please. Don't
there'll
hurt
be a
me.
new land. Angels will fly. Okay, I better stop. I will keep going. It'll be awful.
So
It's
please,
already awful
Don't hurt me.
That's so awesome.
No more.
when you walk away.
So,
This podcast is having difficulties.
Yes, it is.
Both mental and technical.
Some of the commentators' heads.
it's not
have
my fault. I'm
difficulties.
just a guest.
So does that mean your podcast is having difficulties?
Hmm.
If you're a guest from another podcast,
No comment?
do your difficulties carry over to theirs?
I plead the fifth?
Or did you bring their difficulties to us?
I got 5 reasons, and the 5th one is the reason why I'm not saying it.
I'm just going to vote cross-contamination.
I just want to blame you for something.
Like, you know when you
A
handle
pox on
chicken?
your homes. A pox on you.
Like, you know when you handle
honor
May
your
you,
family.
and
may
then
you
you
be
pick up the
cursed by the
teapot
gaming
right after?
gods for the rest of your days.
Why me? What'd I do?
I already am cursed because there's going to be another fucking Dynasty Warriors anime game and I'm going to buy it. Fucking got the
Wait,
plague
they're
from Chris.
releasing another Dynasty Warriors anime game?
I'm sure there will.
Berserk.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh
right,
my
they
god,
are.
yeah, fuck. I will play that one.
I'm playing Disgaea, and that's all I got.
Nobody cares about your Disgaea.
I will play that one.
That's
Anything
hurtful.
else, sir?
No.
News-wise,
No, E3 happened, so like most of the news has,
everyone's still
Wasn't
riding
that
the high.
4 hours we shotgunned off last week?
yeah, everybody's
Jesus Christ.
cocks are still empty from news, so
Yeah, it was pretty dry
it was
this
only
week.
it was only Sony. It was only Sony.
Other people had some decent ones too.
Except for Gwent. Oh, Gwent.
Gwent.
Dude, I want to play me some Gwent.
Well, we all have the card deck, so we'll have to try one time.
Yes.
Well,
God,
yeah.
yes.
I
Wreck
do
you
buy
all
it.
in Gwent.
I do want to give a shout out to one person out of all of E3, and that was that motherfucker that came out and didn't even say hi. He was just like,
Oh,
Yeah,
the
that
For Honor guy?
yeah.
He loves his job
Yeah.
entirely too much, but you
Dude,
know what? More power to him.
For Honor looks really, really good. I want to play For Honor.
It looks interesting. Oh, we got one of those now? I think you won Amazon again. Holy shit.
That's funny. All right, well, that's about all we have time for this week. Catch us again next week when we will tell you all the things you really didn't know you wanted to know.